Hey guys, I wanted to quickly cover two of the two only trades that I've taken today, and I want to do it quickly. I don't want to spend too much time on it because you've all seen me mark up charts enough here. You know that I just keep things super simple, and I don't spend too much time trying to get into every little detail. It's keep your trading simple. That's exactly what I do. Um, so there was the first trade that I took today, which was a short on the Russell 2000. You can see that I've got that chart pulled up right now, and I've got just some support and resistance levels here. This is how I went into the day. This is how I went into market open. I missed, this opportunity up here, this short entry. I wasn't going to chase it. I was going to let market open, kind of shake out and do its thing. High volume trades or high volatility trade times. So I don't always try and capture it. I wait. I'm either in it beforehand or I catch a correction afterwards. So the trade that I took today, I waited for the open to do its thing here. So if we go down to the 5-minute, you can see the movements a little bit better. So I waited for, you can see this area right here. It's a high volatility. It's moving all over the place. So I stayed out and I let that do its thing. And then I grabbed from the high of the day down to where it seems to bottom out a little bit. And I found my entry as price retraced up to this level here. So I got my entry right as price touched the 1232.4 resistance that I had marked off. And I had a couple of intentions, right? So I had these support levels down here. It was also value area low was down. I think it was the 1222 maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I had that off my chart at the time, but so I made my entry here, and I knew that I wanted to take it down at first, back down to where that original bottom had completed. And you can see that it went down there and touched it, and then showed some resistance. I had a feeling it wasn't done, so I had those levels down below over here. So I grabbed my trailing stop loss and I put it right at 1230. So I put my trailing stop right at this level here. Let's make that solid. So this is where I move my stop loss down to. And the reason I did that is not to add too much more to this chart, but if I go down here, you can see that it's right around the 50% retracement. Now, I didn't expect it to get that far up. It was the momentum was definitely in the bearish direction. So once it hit that level, and I had my trailing stop in place, I knew that I was either going to get stopped out here for still, good amount of ticks, the good point move. That's what a 4-point move, 5-point move. 4-point move. So 4-point move, on TF is nothing to sneeze at. But yeah, I didn't want to just close out here. I felt like the momentum was going to go down. You can see this big candle here. It kind of bursts through that and then pushes it down a little further. And I took the opportunity. You can see that if I held, I would have gathered another little bit of profit. But I took the opportunity to get out right as price came down. I want my oval tool start. Right as price came down here, so you have your negative 23.6 extension, and then it hit my support level to the tick. So I exited out right there. That was a pretty good. Let's see, that was this trade right here. So I got out right at the 1225.6. You can see my 1230 stop loss in place. So I got out right here. I just manually closed, and yeah, so that was 1225.6. So it was even a little, it was a tick or two before my support zone there. The other trade I took today was a trade on the dollar yen. So let's just clean this up a little bit. It was a short-term trade. I'm still in it actually, but it was, it said I wasn't expecting it once it came up and tested this level. This let's see, what am I at? The 101.76 level. I wasn't expecting it to come up again. I was expecting it to kind of form a little bit of a downtrend, so I was expecting, here for it to bounce off and kind of continue down. But I'm happy that it did come back up because it gave another great opportunity. You can see there's a bunch of, there's the moving average there, the 200 moving average. There's the double top that's right there. There's the additional resistance right there. And then if I take this last, if I take the fib from this last move where it kind of retests those moving averages, comes down, you've got your 78.6 retracement. So my goal was to stay close to at the money, somewhere right here, right around that moving average. And let's see, that's a 101.783. What did I end up getting for my strike? I got a 101.80, and you can see I'm still in that trade. I'll probably close that out soon. See, up 5, what's my, I don't know, I'll decide that after I finish up this video, but 101.80, so I'm even up a little further. I got a little safer with it. Could have got a more just directly at the money trade, but I mean, that gives me a good bit of distance. I've got this resistance level here. Short term, obviously, I'm on the 5-minute. I wouldn't recommend doing all your charting on the 5-minute chart. I very rarely open up a 5-minute chart, but the opportunity was there, so I figured I'd pounce on it. So I'm gonna figure out what I want to do with that trade. I could probably hold for full profit, but I don't like to do that. So if you've got any questions, let me know.